during the club, we just say, hey, open up a practice race, and anybody would like to join, and it really gives us all another opportunity. And all of a sudden, it's not just the club racers, but also just regular sailors like you listeners right now. And we're all racing with all of a sudden 12, 15, 20 people. And it's a fun race too, because there's no championship, there's no, just see what happens. And it's a really nice, fun way to race without having to go for, the best leaders, just to practice and have some fun.
Let's try in this start to follow Bartlett Briggs. See how he's sailing around and switching. So let's see what he's doing. Well, let's see it here from the 3D angle here. I know normally we'll see it from top how he's positioning, but see how tight this is. See how close they are to each other.
So he's positioning himself about right here, which is a really good position. And so you can luff up people, meaning luff up the boats. I mean, you can push them to the right, so that would mean you penalize them. Same to him right now. Whoop, he could almost get penalized there, but somebody else penalized Petito. So now you're positioning yourself on the line. It's a really tight spot to be in, and he does such a fine job not getting penalized. So he just sails above everybody right now, finds a hole, getting in. 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
And got off. A penalty just, and a false start. Wow. Next time we won't follow him. It's the commentator's curse we just placed on him. But it's
done it again, Thomas.
Yeah. I can always decide who's going to win and who is not. But here's the start. It's Willis 7-1 in the lead. He's going to the right-hand side. And the opposite side, we have Cool running and Enjoy M24 going in.
Right. Let's see what happens here. Being in the middle of the course right now is good because of the right to be on port tack at the moment. If you're already on the left line, on the ley line on the left side, then you are in a really good shape right now because you just have to sail up in the right direction with the wind giving you an advantage. So wherever's on the left side is going to be good. The boats on the right here are going to go sail against the wind. As you can see, the ley line is very narrow and tough one to catch up. So anybody on the left is going to be really good.
And Bartlett Briggs with his second penalty already. This is not his race, but normally they have a discard. I'm not sure they have that tonight. It's back-to-back race. Here in front we see a penalty also giving to Jester for sailing into the leading boat, Jonathan Koch. But they're going to this gate mark. They will
look at the boats coming from the left. They have free rides. They have good positioning. The white boat right there going stripes just got penalized. No, he gave a penalty, so he's doing really good. Now, though, on the other hand, now he's not on the good side with the downwind, but the boats on the left side, the whole clunch of boats, are an advantage. But they have a lot of wind in their sails from other boats, so they're going to slow down. So Stripes might be in a really good position coming back to the bottom gate, for sure.
But he has an issue. The other boat has right away, so if he's getting touched by them, he will get a penalty.
Wow, the boat speed, because of the wind, was much higher, so they were faster. Yeah.
And there, Stripes got a penalty, as I told, this time by F16 instead of.
Right. F16 is a good sailor. He's really doing a fine job, but he got fine job. Yeah. Jonathan Koch, of course, one of the excellent sailors for sure.
Number 2 in the German league, only beaten by Bundesliga team, also called Jung. There we met him at Kieler Woche, a high tower. He's higher than me. He's 2.6 meters high, so I have to look up for a short moment. So, but see how they're clustering up in the middle. This is a fight. Number 19 pushing.
When you're inside of that cluster of all these boats, it is really, it's a tack jibe energy, because you don't want to get penalized. You want to penalize someone so you can get advantages, but it's, boy, if I look at Jonathan, he is doing his own race. There's nobody can catch him because there's no wind shadow, nobody battling him, and everybody else in the center, as we can look at it right now. Doesn't matter who you are always prone to get penalized. And wind shadows. And now the boats coming from starboard, having the right of way, penalizing other boats.
But see what happens here. Sean Bond and Action Non-Sailor sneaked in. They're going to fight for second and third. It's Jonathan Koch taking the win, but who's going to take second and third? Sean Bond or Action Non-Sailor / Confluentia, who will take it tonight?
Yeah, John Bond is... Ooh, this might be tight. I'm surprised that actually a non-sailor is trying to attack him because he was in the lead already. So he's going to win this one as the second player. And then Sean Bond third and 19 is going to be fourth.
Let's go into the cluster here. Let's see how they're fighting. Wow, they're clustering up. It's all by avoiding it. So there we go. It's Stripes. It's Jose. It's
And look
Jester.
at Bartland Bricks in 7th right now. That's pretty impressive if he gets it.
In 6, according to server. Let's see why he's getting in. He's coming way from behind and actually taking the win. There we go. Rest of the boats coming in. Munchie with the last place again. But Jonathan Koch from Germany with a win. Actually a non-sailor second. Sean Bourne third. We have SNPJ Luca fourth. The Finnish sailor ONC fifth. Bartle Briggs sixth. That's impressive.
Sixth place after he